What is up, everybody? How we doing today? My name is Joe, aka Cool Runnings, and welcome to today's Wellness Minute. Today's Wellness Minute is mind your protein sources. So this is going to be like a little more on the advanced side of things, or like, could just be some good information. If you are someone who is either struggling to get protein or finding it hard to hit your protein intake goals during the day, don't really give too much thought to this, but maybe give it a little bit of consideration. So there are a couple of ways that you can get protein, and I'm going to break it down into two categories. Those are plant-based protein and animal product-based proteins. Now, there is a lot of mixed science around complete and incomplete proteins. And if you have too much of the plant proteins, that you may not be getting the same benefits that someone who is getting a lot of the animal-based proteins, et cetera, et cetera. Today's Wellness Minute is just diversify your intake a little bit. Plant proteins that come from either plant-based powders, things like beans and nuts, certain vegetables like spinach can have a little bit of protein and iron in them. Really try not to get like all of your protein intake strictly from one source. Each source has its drawbacks, each source has its benefits. I know for me, I was getting a lot of dairy protein for a while and over consuming protein in a way that ended up giving me some kind of weird blood markers at a certain point. So to keep this short, I'm just going to leave it there, right? If you are already eating a lot of meat, you're already taking a lot of dairy or poultry, whatever that source is, or if you're only taking in plant-based proteins, consider where you might be able to, within the boundaries of your diet and what's available to you, start working in different types of proteins, both to support your performance goals and like whatever, like size goal that you may have, but also to keep things running nice and smooth through the rest of your body. So diversify your proteins. That's today's Wellness Minute.